Adrian and Ruby. During this very unique time in our world's history, that's created a setting to this important chapter in your personal history. We are safely socially distanced from one another at 9 separate locations on at least 3 separate continents spanning the world. But we are still gathered into the same Zoom meeting so that we can all be here and unite Ruby Anne Dacanay Asuncion and Adrian Clark Whitaker in marriage. No matter where you might be located right now, I welcome all of you here to the historic Utah County Courthouse in the city of Provo, state of Utah, United States of America. My location here in the city of Provo is the host location for today's ceremony, and that's what establishes the jurisdiction to legally use your Utah County issued marriage license. We are able to be gathered in this fashion because computers and smartphones and Zoom conferences are powerful tools that bring people together, but they pale in comparison to the power of love that Ruby and Adrian will always bring the two of you together, even and especially when there are forces beyond your control that seem to be keeping you apart. And I don't know what you've had to learn as we've endured a worldwide pandemic for the last year and a half. I have personally been reminded that life is an adventure full of twists and turns and ups and downs and all kinds of surprises. Adventures get scary when you're alone. That's why it is good that you have found one another and chosen one another to be companions on the adventure of life. With those words to set the stage, Ruby Anne Dacanay Asuncion, do you willingly take Adrian Clark Whitaker to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Adrian Clark Whitaker, do you willingly take Ruby Anne Dacanay Asuncion to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Wonderful. I will now invite you each to take the rings that you have and hold them up to your camera as close as you can get. So it's almost like you're going to send them through the screen to one another. And I know that won't really happen, but put it up there close. Ruby, we want to see the ring. All right, you're almost giving it to her, and Adrian is giving it to you. And now take the rings and place them on your fingers. All right, Ruby is placing hers on, showing it up to us all. And Adrian, we also see the ring on your finger. All right, now Adrian, I will begin with you and invite you to share the words that you have prepared and any other feelings of your heart as you look through your camera into the face of your beautiful bride.
Okay. Firstly, I'd like to thank Utah County and Russ Ranton for keeping the world turning and hope alive. To Ruby's family from the Philippines, a country I first visited in 2017 by chance, and where I discovered a nation of warm-hearted people, kind and welcoming of strangers, exactly as the Dacanays and Asuncions have been to me. I look forward to seeing you all soon. I will take care of your precious Ruby. To my circle of friends, whom I stay connected, and who I know wish me well, thank you for your support in good and bad times. Today is obviously a very good day. To Ruby's friends in Abu Dhabi, thank you for taking good care of her in your day-to-day life over there, far from home. She will always miss you, I know. Now, Ruby Anne, they say never judge a book by its cover, but with Ruby, every page has been as interesting and attractive as attractive as her cover. I feel blessed to be a part of Ruby's story. After 4 years of searching for her and 14 months of pursuing her relentlessly. Smiley face emoji. Thank you, Ruby, for seeing me as I am and putting your faith in me. Your love, selflessness, discipline, and courage are priceless. I love you, Ruby Anne. Or Ilocano, Ayatan Ka Unai. Anne. Love you, Ruby.
I love you.
Beautiful. And Ruby, it is now your turn to look through your camera, connecting you to your handsome groom, and share the words you've prepared and any other feelings of your heart.
First of all, I want to say thank you to God for leading us all here today. And to my groom, I wanted to say thank you for everything, for being the most caring and loving partner to me. We are 1,000 miles apart, but God made His way for us. For that, I am giving you my hand to walk with you every step of the way. You will never be alone again. I can't promise you to be a perfect wife, but I promise to love you faithfully, to be there always to carry you, to support you, and to love you as much as you do. For that, I'm sure we will gonna make it through a happy marriage. I love you and I will always will. God bless us and our journey together.
Thank you, Ruby. Love you.
All right. Ruby's aunt. Did you hear Ruby and Adrian say they wanted to marry each other? I need to hear an answer from you. Ruby's aunt?
Yes?
I need you to make sure your aunt can now tell me that she heard you and Adrian say they wanted to marry each other.
Yeah.
So she's there standing behind you. So Ruby, I forget her name already.
Corey.
Corey,
Yes?
did you hear Ruby and Adrian say they wanted to marry each other?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And Reese, did you also hear Ruby and Adrian say they wanted to marry each other?
Yes.
All right. Well, here's what all of that means. Ruby and Adrian, you have chosen to say yes to one another. Your witnesses have said that you've said yes. And all of us heard some beautiful things that you have said to one another. That means that it's my turn to now be able to say, by virtue of the authority vested in me, by the laws of the state of Utah, from where I am hosting this ceremony, I now pronounce you Adrian Clark Whitaker and Ruby Anne Dacanay Asuncion, husband and wife, legally and lawfully married. You may now blow each other kisses as husband and wife.
Congratulations!
I need to work on the couple's wedding certificate. Everyone else, please unmute your microphones and congratulate the happy couple.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations, Ruby.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Ruby and Adi. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Thank you for joining us.
Congratulations.
No, it's lovely
Ruby.
to meet you in person.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Clark. Thank you.
Congratulations. Here's a toast to the two of you, and all the best for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
Thanks, love.